Good evening, everyone. How's our day been? I want to welcome everyone to this meeting, 30 minutes interactive session with Grace Ojo. I really appreciate everyone who has been following me on this call. I really appreciate you. And I want to welcome you once again to today's meeting. Last week, we discussed about the participants in the markets, and we were able to establish the fact that insurance market is a well-organized and well-structured market. And the participants, I hope you can all hear me. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you, sir. We discussed last week that insurance market is a well-structured and well-organized market, and that we have participants who are professionals in the market. We're able to establish the fact that we compared the Premier League, what always prompts people to always look out for Premier League. We were able to realize that it's because people believed in them, people believe in their professionalism, people believe in their organizational structure, people believe in their packaging and everything. That is why what makes people to believe in them. And that is why we were able to establish the fact that we were made to understand that insurance business, insurance market in Nigeria has come a long way, and that professionals participate there, and it's a well-structured, well-regulated industry. And with this understanding, we believe that more people will be interested in the market, because having understood the fact that it is a well-structured and it is being attended to by players, by participants who are professionals in their own lines of endeavor. And today we'll be moving on to another topic. And as it is my usual practice, I want to ask a few questions to launch us into today's topic. Thank you, Mr. Karim. So I want to ask a question. Please, if you want to answer the question, just unmute the mic and answer the question. Now, I want to ask, how many of us in this room have had cause to process insurance claim, any form of claim? Have you had cause to process claim before in any insurance company in Nigeria? Please, is interactive. Let's unmute and answer yes or no. If you have, if you have had cause to process claim, just say yes. If you have not had cause, just say no. It's a simple, straightforward question. I'm driving home a point. Please let's unmute our mic and talk. It's interactive session with Grace Ojo. I'm waiting. I will call name if you are not.
Processed one before.
Okay, you processed.
I have processed one before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you able to pull through? Did you experience any hitch or any difficulty in processing? Were you able to get your claim processed? I'm driving home the point. Mr. Peter, you said you have processed before. Okay, okay. We take it that it was a successful one, because some I have said, oh, I processed it, but I didn't get.
Yes, I was able to get it because.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, I really appreciate you for that response, sir. Now, last year, about this time last year, October precisely, I conducted a research, a survey on life insurance, to be specific. It will amaze us to know that 79% of my respondents said that they have not had cause to process claim in the insurance industry before. Only 21% said they have processed claim. They have had cause to process claim. And when I further did my analysis, among the 21% that said they have processed claim, when I subjected my further analysis revealed that among those who have had cause to process the claim, I have 66%, 67% of them, because 66.6 is 67%. Okay, it gave me 67%. Can you all hear me? I had network. I'm sorry, I had network failure. I think I'm back. Can you all hear me, sir? Amaz? Hello? Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me, please?
I
can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry,
I can hear you.
my network went off. I don't know what's happening. So today, okay, I said 67%. Are you still there? I need to change. Please, are we there? I want to change my network. I think this one is not giving me what. Okay, we can hear me. Oh my God. Okay, let me continue, please.
Message as well, so that we should know where people.
We can hear you, ma'am.
You can hear me. Okay, I will continue. Thank you very much. So 67% had successful claim. We are only said what's the remaining 23 or 33, sorry, 33% said they did not have a successful claim experience.
Sorry.
So why am I telling us this analysis?
Okay.
Is to tell us that most of the time when people say they don't know what they are doing, what insurance is doing, because some of them might not have even had personal experience with insurance companies. So on this note, today I will be introducing the topic to us, 5 steps to process your insurance claim. Can you see my slide? Please, can you see my slide? Hello? I think I have to change. Hello, sir. Can you see my slide? Oh, my.
We can't see your slide.
No,
No.
You cannot see my slide. You cannot see my slide. Okay. Let me change. Let me share the screen again. Maybe because I went off. I want to share my slide again. I'm so sorry. The network today is not been favorable. I hope you can see my slide now. Can you see my slide now?
we are not seeing your slide.
I've shared it. I've shared the slide. Can you see it?
You can see it now.
Yes,
okay,
you can
thank
see
you
the
very
screen.
much. Thank you for your response. Thank you so much. So today I'll be moving on to 5 steps to process your insurance claim. Let us know what it takes to process insurance claim. We all know that when an insured, by now we are all familiar with who an insured is. When an insured, pick up insurance contract, although he's not expecting that any loss will occur, but in his subconsciousness, he has the confidence that at least if any loss occurs, he has a backup, he has a succor in the insurance company to indemnify him or her. So that's the essence of when you pick up insurance contracts, you are saying that you want to transfer your risk to the insurance company. And that is the purpose. That is why insurance companies are in business. Any insurance company that cannot pay claim, they are not in business. I want us to establish, to have that fact registered in our subconscious. So today we are looking at 5 steps to process the insurance claim. Now, the very first thing that when loss occurs, the very first thing for you to do, the first step is for you to call your intermediary. And you know, last week when we were talking about participants in the market, we said intermediaries are they link the insured to the insurer. Intermediaries are the professionals who link the insured to the insurer to get the insurance contract. So likewise, when loss occurs, as an insured, you don't need to physically present yourself to insurance company. Once you get your insurance contract through your intermediary, when you have a loss, the first point of call is for you to call your intermediary. Just like our clients at Bimbo Consultancy Services, they don't have to leave the confines of their office or their homes to get their claims settled. Once they contact us when there is a loss, they get their claims settled. So the first thing, that is the essence of using an intermediary to effect your insurance cover. So once there's a loss, just call on your intermediary, and your intermediary will pick it up from there. I hope we can all relate with that. The next second step is to report the claim. You know, you have called your intermediary. So your intermediary is in the know, be it your broker or your consultant. Your intermediary is in the know. So your intermediary takes it from there. You get all the documents, all the forms that need to be filled, because you have to incident the claim officially with an insurance company that you have taken up the contract with. So your intermediary provide you with the insurance claim form. So you fill the form, the insurance claim is to get the material information. We all know what material information is by now from our second principle of insurance, from our second fundamental principle of insurance. So we need to provide the material information on what led to the loss and everything. So you fill everything in the claim form. You know, your intermediary provide that form for you, and you fill all the forms. That is for you to be able to officially report the claim to the insurance company. So once you fill all the forms, all the necessary documentation, your intermediary help you file the claims with the insurance company that you have effected the cover with. Now, that is the second stage. The third stage is to acknowledge the claim. And who does the acknowledgement? It is the insurance company. The insurance company will now write to the insured to acknowledge their claim, that, oh, first thing to identify with your loss, and to acknowledge the fact that your claim has been incidental with us, and to be reviewed in due course, and every necessary action will be taken. So that is the third stage. The insurance company, we acknowledge the claim that has been filed, that have been documented with them. So the next stage is to investigate the claim. And who does the investigation? Now, at this stage, the insurance company, you know, after the insurance company have acknowledged the claim, they have opened the claim file, and what they now want to do is to look at whether the claim conditions are met. They look at the loss that occurred. Was the premium paid on it? Has the premium been paid? Is the loss covered? Did the loss occur as a result of the operation of the insured peril? We remember our approximate cost. So the insurer will check all these conditions, whether all these conditions are met. Was the loss adequately covered? Did the loss occur during the insurance year? Let me quickly take it one after the other. You know, the insurer wants to know whether the claim, the premium has been paid. Do you know it's possible? Maybe it's possible that maybe the premium has not been paid. I will cite an example. Maybe you know you have insured your car, and it is due, but you are yet to pay the premium for the following year. Maybe your insurance premium has been due maybe from the beginning of this month, and you have not paid. You have not renewed it, and in the course of the month, you are off cover, because the practice of insurance is no premium, no cover. Maybe yes, you know, maybe you are still postponing it, and before you you now pay another premium, loss now occurred. So that is why the insurer will now look at it as the premium being paid. So that is it. Then is the loss covered? I cite an example. Maybe you insure your house against fire and thief came in the night to cut away with your content. You might be thinking, since my house is covered, I have insurance on my property. You might want to say, oh, insurance, come and settle me. So that is why insurance, we want to see that is it the same loss that was covered? Did the loss occur as a result of the operation of the insured peril? We all know what insured peril is. Maybe you insured it against fire, and now the loss occur as a result of fire. So the insurer will want to establish that. Then was the loss adequately covered? Was the right premium paid? So they will look at it. Then did the loss occur during the insurance year? Is the same thing as if the premium has been paid. So all these conditions, the insurer will want to know that they are met. Once all these conditions are met, the insurer will proceed. To process the claim. They will now at that point, insurer will assign a loss adjuster. It's still the process of investigation. So once all the claim conditions are met, insurers proceed to process the claim. That is when they will now assign a loss adjuster. A loss assessor also does the work of a loss adjuster. I know we said all these things when we are talking about participants in the market last week. So as a loss adjuster, you will now go and look at what is the extent of the loss. You will now look at it and bring the report to the insurer. So insurer will now work on the report of the loss adjuster to settle the claim. Once all these ones, once the claim conditions are met and the report of the loss, the estimate, the loss adjuster has come up with the report on the circumstances that surround the loss and the estimate of the loss, insurer will go ahead and settle the claim. So I said when I was saying that I'm using car. It's not that it's only car insurance, but for purpose of clarity and for us to relate with. That's why I'm just using car. In our subsequent meetings, we'll begin to talk about the different types of insurance. So, but today I've just told us, I've just highlighted the steps, the steps, the 5 major steps that you need to follow when you want to process your claim with an insurance company. So on this note, I want to leave the room for, I want people to ask me questions now, because we all know that it's just 30 minutes interactive session with Grace Ujo. From what I've highlighted, from the process, I've made us to understand the process. It's a simple process. So that is why I find it difficult when people say insurance don't pay claim. You will say insurance don't pay claim if you have not gone through the right procedures, or if you have not done it the right way. And one of the purposes of this program is to demystify the complexity of the insurance claim processing. And that is why I'm bringing out these highlights for us, that with these 5 simple steps, you will get your insurance claim processed. Do I have anybody in the house, in the room, who wants to question? It's question time, please. I want us to ask questions. I wouldn't want to use the whole time to speak because it's an interactive session. It's time for questions. Yewande Adeleke, you raise your hand. Please unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you for the good job you're doing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, mine is actually not a question, but just to corroborate the fact that insurance do pay. because I have a personal experience that I bought a Camry car the year 2009, and by 2011 I insured it. I had a comprehensive insurance on that car.
Okay.
And by 2011 the car got stolen.
Okay.
And just the way, just like you said, the first thing I did was to report the case in the police station, and I got my intermediary informed, and it took it up from there. Before I know it, I bought that Camry for ₦1 million, and I insured it. That at that time, 5% of the purchase, the cost of the vehicle was the premium. So I had paid the first year premium, which was 50,000.
Yes.
The second year premium, which was also 50,000, I paid it, and the third day, that's 3 days after I had paid that second 50,000 naira, the car got stolen.
Okay.
So when the processing was going on, I had to be congratulated specially on that. That if I had procrastinated on the payments, I wouldn't have been able to receive anything. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I paid premium, which made it up to just 100,000 naira that I paid on that vehicle.
Okay.
And by the time insurance processing was done, I was paid back over 800,000 naira. After everything, when they, so it was so amazing that just 100,000 naira premium that I'd paid, and this car got stolen. And it was like I did a business, and I had a very huge profit. So I didn't really feel it that the car got stolen. So I was able to move on from the incident.
Thank you, madam.
Courtesy of the insurance payment.
Wow, I'm so impressed.
It's just a contribution I have, not a question.
Thank you very much for this wonderful contribution. I mean, this is to tell every one of us that insurance pay claim. I really appreciate you for coming up with this testimony about insurance industry. Thank you very much. Michael Haibo, you are welcome to this meeting. I really appreciate you. Kindly unmute your mic and ask your question, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Fome. I would like to pass maybe a particular concern by people why they have bias, especially concerning claims.
Okay.
Some, I don't know, maybe by way of asking whether it's really true that if something happens, maybe an incident, and the person maybe fulfills or has already fulfilled all the conditions you have mentioned before the incident, and then a search or investigation of the incident was done or carried out, and later it was now discovered that the incident happened as a result of the carelessness of the person, like fire now, the case of the fire outbreak in the house, and then there's this general claim that there were situations where they now investigated and found out that it wasn't an accident, but it was as a result of the carelessness of the insured. And such people were denied their claims. So I don't know, is there such a thing like that? And it can happen across board. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that question. Yes, what we talked about when we were talking about subrogation, we talked about if the third party had carelessness, if the loss occurs as a result of carelessness of the third party. But if the loss occurs, as an insured, you have insured it, you will not deliberately. It might be a carelessness, but the thing would have been that the loss has occurred, fire has occurred, you will be settled. It's only if insurance discovered that it was intentional, because there is an implied principle of insurance that says as an insured, you must always act as if you are not insured. But it's only if insurer got to know, but it will be very difficult that you, but even if anybody in his right senses, how will you not say, okay, because you have insured your house and you not deliberately set it ablaze? You know, somebody in its right senses will not really do that. So if it is a carelessness, something must have something will cause the loss. But if it is established that yes, you insure your house against fire, but fire has occurred, mistake has occurred. I mean, there's nothing anybody can do about it. You'll be settled. If all those conditions, if you have paid your premium, you paid the right, I mean, this is doing insurance here, it's the loss has occurred. So you'll be settled. So in my years of experience in the industry, I've not seen an insurer that will say because it was a careless, even in your own reporting, definitely you will not even report it that you deliberately or you made mistake. You will just report it in the claim form that a loss of fire occurred, this and that. I mean, the claim will be settled. But if we are able to establish that a third party caused the loss, when we are talking of subrogation, we make mention of when we are able to establish third party liability. That is when subrogation will occur. But if it is you as an insured, the loss has occurred, it has happened. Insurance will settle the claim. I hope I've been able to answer your question, Michael.
Yes, particularly, let me bring the question home. For instance, in the aspect of carelessness, maybe, I don't know if there's any condition in the insurance system that maybe specifies that, okay, to prevent your house from fire outbreak, you have to have fire extinguishers and these at various corners. And then maybe it was now discovered during the investigation that the fire extinguishers were not there, maybe they were expired or something like that.
Okay.
So that's the angle at which I'm talking about the carelessness. Now,
we call those things warranty. We call them warranty, that it is warranted. You would have been told when you are insuring your house, because it will be in the policy document that you have to put fire extinguisher and all that. So it is expected that you put all those things in place. You understand? But once the loss has occurred, insurance will now not say because you did not put it. Has happened. You know there's another claim condition that says that even when loss is occurring, you will not fold your hands. You will not fold your hand. Let the whole house burn now. At least I've insured it. No, it is still your duty to try to mitigate the loss. I hope you are relating with what I'm saying. So it's once it is established, a loss has occurred, investigation is done, the necessary claims will be settled. I don't know if I've been able to answer your question.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I've been notified that we are running out of time. Is anybody raising up hand again?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, in a situation where you have that, will that affect the quantum of the compensation they will pay?
Well, when
the insurance company will pay.
You mean if the warranty,
especially where you have a man or the insurer not providing certain things under the warranty, or where there's a breach of any of the warranty.
Compliance of warranty, yes, it might be. Full payment might not be made because you would have been told that been issue. You would have been told that no, please, yes, you are insuring it. Put this, put that. Your claim will not be repudiated. It will not be denied.
Yes, because I know as a lawyer with experience in insurance law, I know that where you are supposed to do certain things under the terms and conditions with the warranties and you pay, you are not likely to have any claim.
That's what I'm saying. I say it may not be totally repudiated, but it might be prorated. You know, these days, sorry?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, sir.
That is correct.
Okay, thank
that
you
is
very
correct.
much. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay.
I've been notified that we are running out of time. Do we still have anybody who wants to ask a question before we call it a day? Is anybody still raising hands? Okay, if no one is raising hand, I want to appreciate everyone that have participated in today's meeting. I really appreciate you. Next week is another time between 5:30 and 6 p.m. interactive session with Grace Ojo. And just like I told us that the objective of this program is to bridge the knowledge gap in the insurance industry and to demystify all the complexity about claim processing. You can see from today's discussion, we can see that insurance is not as difficult. The process is not as what people used to say. It's because we do not have the required knowledge, and that is what this platform has provided, to provide the knowledge, to bridge the knowledge gap, and for us to be on the same page, to know that insurance is a worthy cause. Insurance is a worthy cause. So I really appreciate everyone that has participated. If you have any, when next you want to do your insurance, contact us on at Bimbo Consultancy Services. You can reach out to me on info@graceojoblog.org, or my phone number is 080-269-40605. I mean, I would really appreciate to hear from every one of us. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Madam, hello, madam.
Okay.
We can't. It's not hello. It's not so easy to pick it the way you're saying it. Why not display the phone number and
yes.
the
Thank you very much. I usually upload this thing on my YouTube. If you have been watching my YouTube, it's always displayed on the screen.
Okay.
Please always
It's even been displayed now.
Sorry?
It's on the chat, ma.
It was just flashed.
Okay. Maya has put it on the chat. It's on the chat. You can see it on the chat. But I always display it. Once this program is recorded, I will upload it on my YouTube. Once we upload it on YouTube, it's always displayed. Thank you, Maya, for putting it on the chat. Thank you, everyone.
All right,
thank you, everyone that has participated.
Thank you,
this program it will go off anywhere from now. Do have a wonderful evening. I'm so sorry that I had issues with my internet. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the new people that join me, the likes of that lawyer. I didn't know the name. That person that said the lawyer, please, what's your name? I didn't see your name. Then Michael joined us for the first time. Those joining us for the first time, I really appreciate you. I look forward to more people joining us on this meeting. Akim, I can cite you. Motola, I cite you. Everyone, Kende, I really appreciate everyone.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Do have a wonderful evening. See you next week, same time, 5:30 to 6.
Bye.